So we are back. Kevin Osborne versus Sean. It's the first game. Aussie broke. Nice shot. This will go much faster than the last one, I promise.
My body is I was just going to play this one playing the 8 because Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This one's only Saturday. Single nickel. It goes on the Facebook.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining. We got you up one already, Ozzy? Yep, got Kevin up one already. Sorry, I was sharing the stream. If you can get everybody else to click and share the stream, that'd be great. Bottom left of your screen, we're also broadcasting live to YouTube as well. Q Sports Live on both. And if you go ahead and like our Facebook page, Q Sports Live, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, it'll notify you when we go live. Sorry, Derek, I didn't hear. Steph, who'd you just call? Did you call Derek? What table? You're upstairs, Derek. They just called you and Sandy. So you're on 9 or 10 upstairs. So this is Kevin at the table here. Looks like he's playing it safe. Gonna try to go in behind. He did touch it. So this is a Dave Senior Memorial Tournament from the Hidden Spot in Calgary, Alberta. We got 69 players. $80 entry, there's $1,000 added. And we have going on the side here as well, mini tournaments, 10 ball on a 9-foot diamonds right behind me. 16 players, single elimination, $200 entry. For that we got going on, that we got some of these players playing in as well. So I got 3 cameras going on 3 different tables, one on the 10 ball as well. We'll switch back and forth between. Eric won that whatever it was, 2.5 hour battle back and forth between the slow guys. This is Sean to the table here now. Aussie's leading 1-0. So in the Hidden Spot here in Calgary, we have 10 7-foot diamond tables, 2 9-foot diamonds, and 8 Dufferin Gold Crowns that have been redone, so their pockets are actually 4 1/8 inch wide. Upstairs, they play tighter than the diamonds. There's a full field for the 10 ball with a waiting list for the 16 of guys to get in. $200 entry, single elimination. You're just hoping to hit more of that. And again, if I can get everybody do me a favor and click that share button. Everybody notice the Sheraton Cavalier, or not Cavalier, Sheraton Hotel. Sheraton Cavalier is closest to the venue here, but Sheraton in Red Deer is one of our advertising sponsors here. They are giving all the players for the Crazy Indian Memorial Tournaments and the Rocky Mountain Classic Tournament at the Corner Pocket in Red Deer coming up. Preferred room rates. Being our first time advertiser here, I'd like to welcome the Sheraton. Everybody feel free to comment along. I am monitoring that and be happy to answer any of your questions. Four rails, I think you have to go here unless you draw straight back. Yeah, looks like he's going around. You get it hard enough? Oh yeah. You just had a leather pocket? You're just playing at leather for the diamonds?
Oh, laid on them at all.
Oh, at all? Okay. Little tighter than the valleys.
The rails are screwy.
Well, yeah, they bank a lot sharper, yeah.
I think the last time I played is about a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Sure does.
That's Sean just saying he hasn't played on a diamond table in about a year and a half, so.
Here for the Memorial Day.
Yeah, that's.
I haven't missed one yet, so.
Yeah, he was just saying he's been to every Dave Senior Memorial. He's here to support, which is great. And thank you for everybody for tuning in. If you're new to Q Sports Live here, like I said, you can like the Q Sports Live Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our streams are always free. We do not charge. Even the venues we go to, we do not charge for our services. We cover some of our expenses through advertising and raffles such as 50/50 and Q raffles. It's 8-ball, and sorry, this is a B-side match. I got to change that race. Just thinking of it. 8-ball, flip for break, alternating break. Race to 7 on the A side, race to 5 on the B side. This is a B-side match. BCA rules. I will adjust the score, yes. It's alright doing the job. Normally got 2 of us sitting in here doing all this by myself for a while till my business partner Grant gets back. Yeah, this is Kevin, not the table in the green hustler shirt, or hustling shirt. And Sean's wearing the black Counts Custom shirt.
Company.
You're like 280 here for a minute.
I'll get my drink.
Oh, thank you. Sweet.
So there, I can get Val to help commentate here a little bit.
Yeah. Welcome, everyone. So we've got 5 to 2. 5-3.
Oops. It's 3-0 for Aussie now. Like I said, this match won't take as long as the last one.
Yeah.
If you guys, anybody tuned into the last one. Western Canada's 2 slowest players we had playing each other.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, Kevin's one of the master level player. Doesn't miss too much if he's got an open table.
Yes, It's alternate braking.
I don't know how late. I'll probably be back last
Kind of dry brake.
Yep.
A little more work in the center of the table, but could easily be broken out.
Yeah, I wish I could have gone for a nap, but they are great shots. They just take their time doing it.
Yeah. Not much trouble anymore now that he's taken that 2-ball. So it's just a matter of figuring out how to get to the 8. So he's just slightly hidden behind that 12 ball. So he has enough pocket that he could throw it a little bit, but it's just as easy for him to take the 3 now. It's just that it's going to be jacked up a little bit.
Got them to turn that music down a little bit.
Yeah.
Just doesn't look like he's gonna have any more trouble here either.
No.
Other than if he kisses up.
I still think the 12 or the 4 goes to the corner.
Yeah.
Might be tight though. Nice shot.
Is all right over here?
Not good, thanks.
Actually, you come back around and get it back. So again, for those of you just joining, if you could click that share button for us and share the stream, that'd be awesome. You see the new way they got that you can share?
Oh, nice.
You just go click, 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 all the way down, so I mean, instead of going back and forth. on the
Yeah.
screen,
Oh,
so
that's nice.
that's what I mean, yeah, 300 people on right away. These are all pro groups.
No. Wow.
You're all marked up, Oz. You're all marked up.
So looking around the room, we have a lot of close matches.
Why do you put up with it? It's called abuse. Yeah, you like abuse, don't you, Oz?
You're being nice spotting them 4 games. I might only give them 3, but
He hasn't missed a shot.
well,
He missed 1 shot and, well, probably got this game too.
nice break.
I would agree. Semi-pro.
Missed 1 shot in 5 games by the looks of it.
A lot of these players that play in the tournament do play on the pro tour.
Well, we have, I don't know, in Calgary, and I don't know what with your league's a little different up in Edmonton, but there's a couple different master level players. There's master and then a Vegas master, and Kevin's a Vegas master, so that'd be the next step up would be a pro player, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, our equivalent is the open division in Edmonton. Thanks for sharing, Mike. that worked out well.
Yeah.
It's always scary going around the table with that much weight, but no issues there.
That was 5 games without missing a shot.
Yep.
That was it. Raised to 5.
Yep. Definitely quicker than our last match. No.
No, 5 runouts.
Yeah. Kevin did not miss a shot in that
And he's
match.
on the B side. This is a B side match.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, I'll go find out who's going to be up next.
Keep up the good work, lads.
I got another one on another 7 foot going back and around, so
Good shooting, well, for sure. Good shooting, Mel.
no, you're just not seeing them switch. Everybody's got a separate break cue.
I got spanked.
.4K video camera, so quite a bit different with these bright lights. So our new match coming up here, I'm just going to set up the scoreboard here, is Steve Wilton. Who did they say he was playing?
Carlos Barbosa.
Oh, Carlos. Get that right?
That fits, yeah.
Excuse me.
All of the matches are on 7 foot.
Warm up. At
This
least
is-
it's a better picture.
Oh yeah, this is way nicer.
Oh, we're missing. We have another one of those cameras. I just need that HDMI
Adapter.
capture box, which is like $250. So that's
Oh
what
yeah. Oh,
We
saving
can-
up for?
Well, if we can raffle 1 or 2 cues here, we'll
Yeah.
pick it up.
All right, did you hear that? Everybody, we need you to buy some raffle tickets to help us buy some more equipment so we can have 2 4K cameras instead of just 1. some raffle tickets so we can buy like another adapter. So we want to buy some raffle tickets for Qs or 50/50?
Yeah.
Qs or 50/50.
Okay.
How much are the tickets?
$10 for the queue. 50/50 is 1 for 5, 3 for 10, or 10 for 20.
Thank you very much. Good to know.
See you in a bit. I'll make sure you buy something. Well, the one thing about an 8-foot is it is in between 7 and 9, so it's easier to just adjust to either table. But I can't necessarily say it's an advantage or a disadvantage, it's just different. If you play a lot of tournaments on a 7-foot and that's all you play, then for sure it would be a benefit to have a 7-foot. But if you play both 7-foot and 9, then an 8-foot probably has a slight advantage then.
That's like myself. I probably played less than 50 games on a 9-foot in the last 5 years total.
Yeah.
It's all bar box.
Yeah, see, I have a 9-foot in my basement, and I practice on that one all the time. And it just takes a little bit of adjusting when you go to a 7-foot, but it's actually an easier transition going from a 9 to a 7 than the other way around. You cannot use the 8-ball as the first ball in an opening break shot, but you can make it in a combination if it's the middle ball.
Yeah. It's BCA rules.
Yeah.
Be right back.
So at the same time as this tournament, we are running a 10-ball tournament. It's a single elimination, $200 entry, and we capped it at 16 players. So behind me, I have Stan Tourangeau playing Bobby, and I believe the score is Bobby has 2 and Stan has 6. On the far table, we have Jason one spot playing Joe Spence. And I need someone to score to figure out who's who, but I'll keep you posted on that one. I just have to ref a shot. I'll be right back.
Combo now?
Yeah. Not no more.
Definitely, I got my case. I got it all.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Gotta love have short, fat fingers. Get asked to go ref a call by removing the rack because there was a ball sitting on it. And what do? I go up there and I touch the 10 ball that's not even close to the rack.
Yeah.
And it's like, oops.
First place, and that's only worth a couple $1,000. No big deal.
Yeah, yeah. Chump change. So I'm just going to watch this last shot in this 10-ball game so I can tell you what the score is.
I can pull this up. We can watch it here. This is still live this way.
Yeah.
Although it's waiting.
I just want to see who's on 5. So it's 5-3 for Jason one spot against Joe Spence in our 10-ball match.
I don't expect Bobby to win that one.
No.
So if you guys see on the back of Carlos's shirt there, it says Top Shots Billiards. It's a new pool hall going to be opening up in Edmonton in the next few weeks. It's Brian Butler up there. Edmonton, much needed new pool hall.
Exactly.
Just billiards and ping pong.
Yes. I suspect it won't open until the new year, but
Yeah.
we can only hope.
Oh, there you go.
But if I say it's going to be a couple months and it opens up in a couple weeks,
That's
everybody's
better,
happy.
Yeah, there
right?
you go.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Oh,
Carlos.
Carlos. That's well. Let's see what Steve's going to do here. There's a little trouble with the 10-14, but if he stops and pulls back a little bit, he'll have the right angle. And that's what he's looking at. Like I said, you can use the 8-ball in the middle of a combination. So the answer is yes, you can use the 8-ball to make a shot if you hit your object ball first. He left himself perfectly on the 14, so there shouldn't be any issues here.
I gotta find a way to share all these notifications I get for everybody commenting on everything with all you guys,
Yeah,
so I don't get them all.
yeah, no kidding.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah.
And with this angle, he can easily just draw back to the 9.
That's fine. Yeah, no worries. So,
Oh,
no,
a little too far.
yeah, found we got an easier way of sharing everything.
He can still make that 9, but he loses some cue ball control
I
here.
was able to share to every page I follow in a matter of,
Luckily, there's only the 8-ball on the table, so
yeah, and we jumped up to 300
Ooh.
people in the first 2 minutes of the stream.
that's exact same shape on the 8 happened against one of my matches.
And it's bouncing between 150 to 260 back and forth now.
Frustrating as an opponent to see that, but it is part of the game. So that puts Steve on the board first at 1-0.
Eric,
This is a B-side match, so it's a race to 5.
that was a 2.5-hour race. Yeah. So, I maintained 100 people the whole time.
Yes, you can use an 8-ball in a combination anytime, but with BCA, you can't use it when the table is open.
Yeah.
You cannot use the 8-ball to sink
Yeah.
like a high ball or a low ball to make suit. In VNEA, you can use the 8-ball
Like I
first.
said, I tell everybody on the street, so the comments, the other 2 slowest players in Western Canada. They're 2 of the best, too. So,
So in our 10-ball match, it's now 5-4 for Jason one spot. So it looks like
yeah.
Joe Spence is making a comeback. It is winner break. So he ran that last table out.
Freezing cold in here. It's funny, you go upstairs and you're cooking hot, you come down here and it's frozen.
It's an exciting mini tournament we have going, so I'll keep you posted on the scores in that one.
Oh well, I got her all done. I got Val sitting in with me right
My break cue is actually 15 and a half ounces. I know a lot of people like it a little heavier, but I prefer to use speed than power. So Billy Thompson is playing Ray, who is my last opponent, and was up 4-0 on him on a race to 5. Nothing as part of this table as doing this one. If that pair was a solid straight, you could make the combo play the stripes at that point. So that is correct. You can hit a solid first to make a stripe when the table is open. The 8-ball tournament takes priority. So we are like masters at juggling.
Looks like that goes to the corner. That's good.
Yeah, looks like this 7-ball goes. Oh, and another one. That's what he did on the last table with the 8-ball. And he ended up getting punished for it, so.
Doesn't have that easy of a shot to start off, but
No, it doesn't have an easy start, but if he makes a ball, he shouldn't have any trouble after that, but it's just getting things started. He's got lots of top on here to make sure he doesn't scratch, but like we were saying, that first ball was going to be the toughest, and with the, you know, when you got the corner of the pocket in the corner of your eye, it's hard to make that shot sometimes.
Steve doesn't play that much anymore either. He's working too much. So.
Yeah. Yeah, makes a difference between the master and the, what do you call them? Super masters or?
Well, there's a Vegas master.
Oh, Vegas master. That's it. Yeah, master, Vegas master. Yeah. Last weekend when Joe Spence and Ben Francis were playing in the first finals match, it was a race to 7. So out of 13 games, because it went hill-hill, there was 11 Euros. It was crazy, and it was alternate breaking too. So. And then there was, since Ben won, we had to go a second round.
Yeah.
He had to double dip him, and he won 6-3. And there was 6 Euros in that one too. Like, it was just crazy.
Well, that's our one match out in Nanaimo there.
There you go, Carlos. 1-1.
We were playing Grant and I, our team with Russ and Ted, and 21 games were played, race to 13. 18 were runouts.
Wow.
Between us, that was the advanced division we were playing there.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Very impressive. Oh, Kenneth will show you another picture of that cue.
Yep. It's an OB. Go back to the break here.
And we appreciate all the support. We need some more equipment so we can have 2 4K cameras showing on one on each table. Right now we just have a webcam on the other one, and the lighting
The lighting in here with
is
these
so
LED
bad.
lights
Yeah.
really affects the webcams.
Yeah.
The webcam's actually got a pretty good picture if it's just a standard fluorescent light.
Yeah. But to help us out, you can buy a ticket in the Q raffle for $10 or 50-50 tickets. One for 3.
50-50. Well, it's 1 for 5, 3 for 10, 10 for 20.
There you go.
I'll put that. I got that graphic I can put up there beside the key raffle as well. I just have had it.
Oh, well, there you go.
It's not up there. I just
Yeah.
adjusted it for next time.
Yeah. So he's calling the 4-ball here. Oh, wow. He really dropped the back end of his cue on that one, trying to force it in. I mean, the good news and bad news about this is the table's open. So since the table's wide open, you know, there's potentially trouble that the shooter can get in and you can get back at the table, especially when you're playing, you know, a master player compared to this Vegas master. I would never want to give the table up to a Vegas master player, because you're pretty much guaranteed a loss.
Myself and I by to me that's that YouTube picks it up.
Yeah.
Like Facebook doesn't
Yeah.
anymore, but
Yeah. Oh, but the sound went down, so
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, we finally hit to where we're getting monetization on YouTube. We finally got like 10,000 views on it.
Yeah. Oh, good.
So that'll start kicking
Sweet.
in, but you need 1 million views for it to
Yeah.
be worth anything.
Worthwhile. Yeah. Well, let's get her done. Did you hear that? For us to really make some money on YouTube for streaming and continuing to provide free streaming for the viewers, we need to try to get up to that 1 million mark. So please share. All you have to do is, I think, in the bottom left-hand side of your screen, there's a share button. Click share. Share it to your page or share it to a group. Everything is appreciated. We got the Sheraton Hotel in Red Deer sponsoring us on a trial run, and hopefully if we can show them some good numbers, then they'll continue the sponsorship throughout the year. It's never fun being jacked up over a ball. Makes it a little tougher. And that's what usually happens. When you're jacked up on a ball, you're so unsteady that the slightest little movement will throw your cue ball off. Yes, the bracket is on Challenge. I believe, is there a way to share the bracket?
Sorry?
Or is there a way to share the bracket link on here? Or if you have access to Alberta Billiards or Calgary Pool Scene, I believe the bracket has been posted on there. I can always go grab my phone and see if I can copy it and paste it as a comment.
Yeah, there's a couple guys were doing it earlier. I don't have it myself.
Thank you, Ken.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Lake, if you give me a few minutes, I'm gonna go open up my phone and send a comment with the link to the live brackets.
Hey Ken, I'm going to just send that picture of that ticket right back to the email you used for your PayPal.
Oh, thanks, John. Appreciate it.
There, John shared it
Yeah.
again. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was awesome. I'm going to go take a picture of our 10-ball mini,
Yep.
so this way I can share
There you
that
go.
too.
Yep. Looks like Carlos shouldn't have many issues getting out here. I don't know. I think I might play that combo first. That way you leave that 15 as a safety ball if something goes wrong. Yep, that's going to leave him a nice angle to be able to come back for that 8 ball. Hello? Hey. So the which, the code? No, it's 1854. What's going on there? Low heat alarm, okay. No, 1854. Okay, thanks.
An error came up on this too.
Oh, stupid. What's going on? Tickets are $10. We had 80 total tickets. We're down in the 41 range, somewhere almost halfway. And you can pay with PayPal, or if you're in Canada, email money transfer. PayPal is paypal.me/QSportsLive, or e-transfer to qsportslive@gmail.com.
So here's one of those infamous being jacked up over ball, as we call it, an impeding ball, because it impedes in your natural stroke. But he's going to call the 5 ball.
Well, thanks, Gord. Grant told me something about that. He'll fill me in on everything when he gets here. He's at home showering now. He finished work, so he'll be on his way soon.
What about me, Gord? Jeez, that's it.
Yep.
And I thought we were friends.
So we're adding Winnipeg and then to the Q Sports Live streaming with Gord in Winnipeg, and then we got a guy in South Africa too that's going to start.
Yeah, it'd be great.
So for everybody that's getting bored of Alberta pool,
No, could never get bored of Alberta pool. So he did not leave a combination with the 7-3. So Carlos doesn't have like an easy shot to take. He could try to cut the 2 up to the corner, but that is a tougher shot. So I suspect he'll play a safety. Well, I think he looks like he's going to try to bank the 5. And if he stays right where he is, that's going to make a good 2-way shot, because the 3-7 does go. Yeah, sure you are, Gord.
actually I like playing that 7 under the rail combo, the 3, and you can leave the cue ball right there.
Yeah, I think the 7.
It's almost a 2-way.
I think the 7 might be frozen, so he has to make sure he hits a rail after. Off. Ooh, nice try. That was a good lead. I suspected that's why he wanted to take that shot, because leaves it tough for Steve. Like I said, you can use the 6 ball or the 1 ball to come down to this bottom right rail to sink the 3-7 combo. That is true. Yes, working tournaments and promoting them, streaming them, running them, get addicting. So I don't know if that was a curse or a blessing for Gord.
Thanks, Brandon. Got your PayPal there for the Q raffle ticket. I'll send that right back to you here.
Do you have the other side, or is it just one?
Oh, I put. I take the picture. I take
Oh
it
yeah,
like that.
yeah. I was gonna say to do that. That's funny. Great minds think alike. Fools seldom different. Hi there, Dave. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're enjoying it. We've got Carlos at the table. He's low ball. He's got a little bit of trouble with that 5 ball in the top left corner. On the bottom rail, the 7 will go if you have a 3-7 combo, but going the other direction, it does not go. Let's see if he hits the 14 ball here. Oh, perfect. How many tickets are left? I think he just got started on this queue. Hey, Ryan? He's just reading an email, so I'll find out. So he just needs to leave himself a little bit of an angle here so that he can go up the table to tap that 5 out. Very nice. So he can see the 5 now. I'm not sure where he's going to put it, but I believe he's going to call the pocket right where the 12 ball is, so the bottom left-hand pocket. It's either going to go, it's probably going to go rail 12 pocket, or it's going to go straight in, but I don't know if it goes. Oh, he ended up hitting the 10. So Carlos is playing really well, but he's having trouble finishing. So that's... So this is going to be a big oops for Carlos as he just let out a big sigh. Because he knows he can do better than that. And there's nothing worse than doing all the work and giving up the table. Even worse, giving up the win for a small mistake. So in our 10-ball matches, Jason one spot is up 7-6 in a race to 9. Bobby is making a comeback, and it looks like it's 6-4 for Bobby, or 6-4 for Stan. So it looks like Billy Thompson defeated Ray. Looks like it's 4-0 for Edwin against John De La Cruz, I think is his name. And it looks like it's 1-0 for Wayne Chow against Kevin Cornelson. I'll wait for Ryan to quit texting to change the score, but it's now 2-2. Do I press this button to change the score?
Yeah, you go.
Yeah.
We got that.
For Steve?
Steve.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
up, down for.
Yeah. So that. So if you're gonna go.
Yep, you can do it. Yeah.
That. Okay. All right. Got her figured out. Okay. I'll tell him. Carlos, I'm supposed to tell you Gary is watching. Oh no, I'm not in the 10 ball. I'm exhausted. I help out with the tournament too, so we were here till like 3 in the morning and then had to get back up for 8 o'clock, so I'm on the tired side. Otherwise I would have. I had a hard enough time trying to see on the 7 foots, never mind the 9 foots. Hi, Wiener. So it looks like he's going to bank the 12. If this works out, it'll be really good because it'll also get that 14 ball out of there. Got lucky with the lead there, but I still think that 6 ball will definitely go. And if he does happen to tap it 14 ball, it'll make room for the 4 ball in the same corner. I just posted a picture of it on Calgary Pool Scene, but I can share it with Alberta Billiards too. There, I just sent it to your wall. There, I just shared it with Alberta Billiards too. Just has to roll forward here on the 2 ball. Nicely done. This will put up Carlos 3-2. Race to 5. You're welcome, Wiener. That's right. Carlos is wearing, who's shooting right now with the gray shirt. He is wearing a Top Shot shirt. Top Shots is the new Edmonton pool and ping pong pool hall that's going to be opening up hopefully in the early new year. We're all kind of hoping it starts earlier than that, but to be on the safe side, we'll say it's going to start in January and hopefully make everybody's Christmas by starting early. So unfortunate, he sent the cue ball off the table, but there's work to be done here. But if he takes the 15 ball first, or sorry, the 11 ball first and breaks out the 15, that would open up the table quite nicely. That's right. But if Steve makes a mistake here, the score will definitely be tied up. So. And looks like Bobby won his last game, so that match is pretty close against Bobby and Stan Tourangeau in our 10-ball tournament. Exactly. How come they have shirts and we don't? Yes, that was... That was unfortunate to leave himself over the 2-ball, tying everything up. So we're going to be having a safety battle here. Carlos is going to take out his jump cue for sure. Nice jump shot. Your phone's ringing.
Hello?
That's the break Carlos needed to get this game back.
One boiler's running fine?
Making a really nice jump shot. Now he just has to worry about the 3 and the 8.
It depends if it needs to or not. If both of them, if it's, I mean, it's warmer outside right now, so I mean, one will be fine to keep up. It'll go back and forth, right? If it needs to, 2 will kick in. Why is it? Is there one locked out or what?
Oh, very nice.
Did you check
So
the
he's
BM,
got,
or what's it saying
he's
for
got
temperature?
the 3 out, but the 8 ball is still treble.
Yeah.
So I don't think he can put enough bottom on here to break
80?
out the
That's
8,
more
but
than enough.
he might be looking at
There's
that.
80 on the one. What was the other
Or
one?
he might just focus on making the 3 and try to figure out how to break out the 8 with the 6 and the 2.
That's it shouldn't. It probably dropped below to where it went in alarm and then they kick in and come up because yeah, that's more than warm
So,
enough. Like the low level
So he's looking
alarms
at making
come
the
in when it's
6
down, like,
and using the 2
below
to break out the
below
8.
40, I think.
Because if he used the 2 now and he breaks out the 8, he could potentially
No,
hook himself on the 6.
finally got it all working good yesterday, so I don't know what happened. So yeah, well, we only had one running. We got them both going yesterday. We had one zone that wasn't heating up upstairs, but we finally got them both going. There's a problem with the mixing valves and everything.
Yeah.
So, but no, that's at that heat. That's more than enough. Should be. Did you check the BMS or no?
Oh, that 3 ball was not a push shot.
'Cause, yeah,
was
so
good hit.
if they're at that temperature, that's more than warm enough. Yeah.
There was way more room than
That's 70
Then it
that's
looks on
70
the screen.
Celsius, right? Yep. Oh yeah, that's okay.
This is going to be interesting. It becomes tough to play safety when you only have one ball on the table against your opponent who has several. It makes it easier for them, but Carlos is the stronger player of the two, so he'll figure something out. But it looks like he's going to call the 8 ball in the bottom left corner. Trying to go off the 15 ball, but hit it too full. Well, I wouldn't say it's all luck. Sanket. Carlos plays a quite high level. He knows what he's doing, but sometimes it's really hard to get the breakout you need. Oops. Nope. Alrighty. I have not figured out how to change the score. Carlos needs 3. I figured out how to get to Steve to 3. Oh, I pressed the wrong one. Oh, there we go. Oh, I thought I had to keep hitting the plus button.
No. That's just the hotkeys that came up with that program. So.
Ah, gotcha. I thought I had to hit the plus button to change the score. Here I had to use the bracket key. So I was doing it all backwards. I was minusing games instead of adding them. Thanks, Albert. That was a really nice break by Steve. Table is definitely wide open. Especially if he takes high ball. If he takes the 13-9 right now, then the table will be wide open. Because the only trouble ball really is the 3-14. But that 3 ball does go off the rail and off the 9 ball. So as I suspected, he's going to take the 9 ball in a combination. And as long as he doesn't do anything crazy with the cue ball, should be pretty straightforward. Just needs to draw back here, give himself a look at the 11 in the side. Yes, we prefer English on the stream. these two are not pro players. I would say Steve is, I would say like a strong B player, whereas Carlos is more like a strong A player. So, I would say Carlos is closer to being a semi-pro on the 9-foot tables, and these are 7-foot. So 9-foot is definitely Carlos' strong suit when it comes to. So that puts Steve in the lead and on the hill. This is a B-side match, race to 5. So Carlos really needs this game. And with that break, he just might get it. It looks like it might be 6-6 behind me against Dan and Bobby. And it looks like it's 8-7 for Joe Spence. So it looks like Joe is on the hill in our 10-ball match behind me. But he just missed a 7-ball in the side. Oh, wow. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate it. Jim just sent some money for a Q draw in 50-50. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. It's going to help out a lot. Ryan's going to get your Q raffle tickets ready. Then send you a picture.
Yeah, he's bought it before, so.
Yeah. Did he say how much is for the queue and how much is? Oh, awesome. Thanks, Jim. Thanks again. We appreciate all the support we can get. Once again, if you guys can go to the bottom left-hand corner of your screen and share the stream, the more we get exposure, the more it helps out our sponsors. One of our major sponsors for this tournament is the Sheraton Hotel in Red Deer. We have quite a few tournaments that are there, and they have graciously offered us a room rate of $109 for the tournaments. I don't have the links available at the moment because we just set up this deal yesterday. But when you go to the event pages for the tournaments in Red Deer, we will have a special link where you click on that link and you'll get the rate of $109, which also includes free cots, and if you have kids, cribs, and really super, super comfortable beds. So I'm gonna, oh, how many tickets do you have left, and how do I change Carlos's score? Do I have to hit this one first? Yeah.
Yep.
And then, there we go, that's it. All right.
I'll count after this how many we're down to for the queue.
Yeah, after we fill out the stuff for Jim, we'll figure out how many tickets are left. But with Hill, the guys showed respect and shook hands. So if anybody is planning on playing in the Crazy Indian Memorial Tournament in 2 weeks in Red Deer, make sure you take a look at the event page or Calgary Pool Scene. I'll probably also attach the link, but for sure under the corner pocket, you will get the special link to book the rooms at the Sheraton.
Okay, here.
Yep.
Yes, thanks.
Jim actually won Prevail handcrafted cue that we raffled.
Oh,
in
no way.
Nanaimo here.
Oh, congratulations, Jim. I hear you won the Prevail queue. I'm still waiting for Jerry to come up with a really nice black and white queue. So a little bit of work here. It's going to spend like a little bit of time since this is the Hill match. Very nice shot. So I'm looking around, and the only, potential trouble on this table could be that 3 ball. It does go in the side, but it's really tight. So we'll probably prefer to kind of get where the 7 ball is and shoot it from there. So somehow he needs to get a shot on one of those 2 balls, the 3 or the 7. That 9 ball does go in both pockets. The top left pocket, it's not a full pocket. You can probably see a pocket and a half, or a ball and a half on that one. So he's going to take the 7 here. Very nice stroke. Oh, I thought it was going in. So once again, that nasty 7 ball for Carlos doesn't go down. I think that's like the 3rd time that 7 ball wasn't being favored. Oh, I'm so jealous. Prevail makes really good cues. Oh, it takes a lot of work to stream. I think Stephanie is really good at streaming. And Stephanie and Mike Robinson streaming the finals was a definite treat because Mike is very knowledgeable on the game. And Stephanie has like an awesome personality. So between the 2 of them, I think they really rock it. So that 7 ball just might haunt Carlos here because Steve plays this 12 ball right and leaves himself the right angle on the 10 ball. Ooh, this 10 ball is going to be tight, so it is possible for some trouble to happen here because those balls are just a cue ball width apart, so it's really hard cut on the 10 here. I think it can be done, but just seeing that 13 ball in your provisional will make it really tough. Yeah, like I can see here that actually even doesn't look like there's a full ball, cue ball width in between them, so he is going to bank the 10. Carlos is praying big time that he misses, and he does, so yeah, I think that's what his plan was there, Tom. It was a great attempt, but short. So now Carlos really has to figure out how he's going to deal with the 1-3 ball. If somehow we could tap the 13 ball, that'd be great. So I think he's going to use the 4 ball here to try to come up and hit the 1. Oh yeah, he's left-handed. So it might make a little difference. I think he's going to go off that top rail. Well, I don't think he meant to do it that way, but it seemed to have worked out. Yes, that 6 ball. Even though I still think that 6 ball can go follow the 10 in. He's calling the 7 ball. He's going to use that 1 to sink the 7. Which is perfect, especially if you can hit that 10 ball. Not quite. But that 1 ball definitely will go in the same pocket as the 10. Just has to make sure he's straight on with the 1 and the 10 with some bottom. This ball's just a little tough because that 13 is impeding the cue ball, so it's not giving him the stroke that he really wants. But Carlos does not want to give up control of this table. Well, because he really was trying to come around and hit the 13, but he ended up hitting the 14. Oh, I don't know about banking that 1 there. That looks like a hard bank, but... I know I wouldn't be comfortable with banking the 1. But I think he's trying to play it safe here for sure. I don't know. I think tough safety, tough shot. I'm going for the tough shot. That's true. I need to play more 1 pocket. It's a hanger bank. So funny. But I see it. I see what the angle is now. He is so not happy. Very nice shot. So he chose to go for a safety by sinking his opponent's 10 ball. leave him a shot on the 14, but it's a long shot. So he does have the top right corner. And Steve just really has to bear down on the 14 because he'll get natural shape on the 13. He might end up with a long shot, but he'll still have control of the table. It just depends on how hard he hits this, but it's really tough because he's right on the rail. Oh, and he makes it. Wow. Well, it was a really important game. That's why it took, but it did not take an hour for this one game. Maybe the match, but. Yeah, don't you wish you could use a lifeline? Call a friend, tag a friend in, a mulligan. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe what I just saw.
The biggest percentage of viewers we have tells us that.
Wow. Wow.
Sheraton.
Their room up there, the big green double
He's just talking with the fellow right now. This is Val Cornell. As soon as he's done talking with a friend, I'll ask him how many tickets are left. I could probably count to myself. They're in front of me. There's 41 tickets left. Oh my goodness. I didn't think that 6 ball was going to drop. So Carlo took a deep breath there. Take a little extra time on that 3 ball. Stroke it good. Now he's on the 8. So it looks like Carlos Barbosa is going to win this match on the hill. So that puts Steve out of the tournament. That's crazy. That was some crazy pool. So I'm going to go and see who's up next.
On these webcams with these bright lights are way off.
So 41 tickets left. We're just going to switch over to the other table while we set up another match on this one. I'll check out some of the scores around the hall here and come back and update you. I told you there's 41.
Quick as we can. We do have a few tables we're watching. Cameras aren't near as good, but everybody that's new, if you want to follow along, you can always like the Q Sports Live Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube page, which we do broadcast to as well, and it'll notify you every time we go live.
How many tickets are left?
41, I think.
And is the queue here?
Yeah.
What is it? What kind of queue?
Opie. These are all. Yeah, most of them are new.
one shaft or is
What's that?
this is
Just
a
one
shaft?
yeah.
Time broke the muzzle track.
Yeah, we're going to be doing next week. Maybe one of these. Depends on if we get the other ones. Then that's $1,450. Tiger. Yeah. The really good one I got is in my other case. Oh, no, there's, I got it. That's a Dale Perry custom.
Alright, give me some tickets. Fuck it. I need a few of that.
How many tickets?
Hey?
$10 a ticket.
So he said
That's 50, 50, 50. We're doing 50, 50. We're doing where you get more.
oh.
These like that's an $800 king. We're doing
Yeah,
80
yeah,
tickets.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay, where's the 50? What's it at?
not
When do you
much.
draw for it?
I'll be tomorrow afternoon.
It's only like what, $40.
No, we've got some online. We're sitting around 85 or 90 right now.
Is it really? For this time? Cheap
Yeah, it's old anymore. It's all online. People will let us know when we can sell tickets to you guys. We haven't gone around yet.
Me too.
Okay. I got your name on it, so if you lose it, that's not a big deal.
Okay, this is not a big deal?
Yeah, I got your name on it.
Not like anybody else is going to come out and say it. So this draw will be whenever they're all sold out?
Yeah, and we'll do it live on the screen.
You'll do like a post? Like what if it's not during a tournament? They're already done.
No, we'll do it. It's like if we sell out, we'll sell all these by tomorrow afternoon. So, yeah. And then, we'll do it live on a stream. Or if, say we don't sell it out here, Thursday we're up in Enoch for that big team and singles event all weekend. So we'll definitely have it gone there.
Alright, I'm out of here. Have a good night.
Okay, you too.
I swear about my keys over here.
You guys starting?
My keys over here.
Stan's game's done. Stan won. That was a mini 10-ball tournament we're doing here. I'll switch over. We got a brand new match here. I'll get the names changed out. Yeah, 4-4, yeah.
Hey, good to see you. My daughter. Found it okay? Yeah, good. The table is there, kind of. We're just kind of all over the place right now.
Have you played yet today?
Yeah, I played 11. Won that one. Hopefully I play soon.
Yeah.
Tickets left?
Oh, yeah.
What are you giving away?
We got a Q, OBQ we're raffling, and then some 50-50s.
The Q, what is it? An OB?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
$10 of 80 tickets.
Friday's Black Friday. Okay. Cool. So when you watch this stuff at home, this is where it all starts from.
Are you doing the live tonight?
Well, as soon as we're sold out, so 30 some odd we should be
Parking
tonight.
spot okay?
If not tomorrow. Yeah.
I have to park on the road.
Thank you.
Restaurant there. That's restaurant 13. So last game is 4-4. Hell, yeah. Like for a wild card, I could have gone for 100.
I was going to buy
Right?
it for 100.
If we just say 100, because there was no more wild cards, people stopped betting 100, right? So we could have said 100. You got me.
Oh, you
Instead, I
went
go
for
later.
160.
160, yeah. But wild card would have been cheaper to pay 100 and get me, right? Because there was no 100, so we stopped. Yeah.
I'm still fair on this one. I kind of think it's still wrong with it. I bought Stan. I put Stan as a 10 meter.
Oh, okay.
Anybody else I wouldn't be good enough sweet. I probably would like 5%, maybe 30. I'm taking all you guys, right? So free roll for you.
Yeah.
And then Edwin bought half the action. Because he was going to put him in. I beat him.
Oh, really?
So I came and asked if he could have half of it. And I said yes. I got 25% of the price.
Huh, okay.
I'm just messing around trying different things. See what
That's a good bet. So
is it? Well, for Stan, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I just don't know if I should have given up the 100.
It's either him or
I
Steven.
should have kept the whole thing then. I don't think I should have given Edwin that. But we'll see. I mean, I like Stan's chances to get it. Did we figure out the
Nice try.
you'll have to ask Steph
Ask them.
Yeah. What do you want now?
Calcutta.
Oh, I don't think I got it up yet. I can do that now.
They passed it on to Val. Oh, there'll be a ton of pool yet. We'll be here till sure well after dinner time tomorrow. And tonight, I bet you we'll play again till close, right around 2 a.m.
Dave finally showed up, but he missed out on his stream table.
What's that?
Dave missed out on the stream table.
Yeah.
So I ordered us some fries to share.
Oh, thanks.
Figured something that's going to make sure you eat.
Because somehow I think we got more sold.
I'll go take a peek and see when Stan is up next. That's right, ASA is going to be going right away. It'll probably be... I'll go take a peek on the ASA and see if anybody's on there that hasn't been on the stream yet.
Yeah, we can see it's with this many players. We got 69 in the event. If your match comes up, we just usually stick in where we can. What's that? Have we had a draw?
No, you got the draw going on the case.
Oh, the case, not yet. I'm good, thanks. somewhere that way.
It's a hill. Yeah, it's hill, so. Jason just took it. He went to cut the 8 and it just stopped in the pocket. Make sure you eat some of these. Hello, Chris Miller. It is possible that Stan will end up on the stream. It's kind of hard to say at the moment.
I just told
But
everybody
we are
it's,
going to be.
it's hard to keep.
It is hard.
Just when the table comes available, you got to put whoever's there.
Yeah. But based on the numbers, there is a possibility. Better eat some of these, buddy. Because if they're in front of me, I will eat them.
You go ahead and eat them.
No, there's lots. They're good, but I don't need to eat them.
Neither do I. But
Oh, man. So in the match between Chase and Nick Kruger, it is hill. And Nick Kruger went to cut the 8 ball in, and it was hit so lightly that it just stopped in the jaws of the pocket. Chase has a really hard out, so I have a feeling he'll play another safety, but he did leave him safe, and Nick tried to kick it in, going 3 rails, and it just barely missed the 8 ball.
Give me back 35.
Now there's a ball. Not yet.
You know what this is? You know what that is?
Like a hairband?
Yeah. Thicker ones work the best.
5. Thank you very much,
Yeah, the thicker ones work the best, but I managed to lose some.
Well, I hope they were empty when you lost them.
Yeah, I think that's actually correct. When they get
Exactly. Joe and Jason's match. They're playing upstairs, so I can't tell what the score is. But after the match between Chase and Nick is done, I can run up there and take a peek.
Are you still in it?
No, I'm out.
Playing good or?
I actually was playing good. The pool gods didn't like me.
Pardon me?
The pool gods didn't like me. I broke wide open breaks. Left my opponent run them out.
Oh, you broke dry.
Oh, yeah. So it looks like Chase has defeated Nick. So Nick's going to be up behind me on the 10-foot table, or on the 9-foot table playing 10 ball. He's going to be playing Jerry Young. So he tried to slow roll that 4 ball in and ended up missing it, but it's okay because he's going to own that pocket. Chris is from Thunder Bay. He's moved down here because he heard pool was really good here, and I think he's right. That's right, 10 ball on the 9-foots. So Carlos and Chase will also be playing 10 ball. So I'll keep you updated on that match. Oh yes, Joe beat Jason in 10 ball. It was 9-7, I believe. Oh, thank you so much, Gord. Really appreciate it. Okay, I'll keep you posted. Thanks for reading for me. Okay, bye. You already won a Q there, Gord? What kind did you win?
Wait till we draw this one, I could be sending them two. Gord won our Predator out in Nanaimo.
Nice try.
I didn't know what to do. You have to sell out even if you play safe. Was he in 3 balls?
Yeah. I think if you would have came off the rail and kicked it, it still lives that ball on the rail. Yeah.
But I expect him to get out regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, I've seen a lot of mistakes happen here.
You not cold?
A little bit,
Freezing
yeah.
down here.
Would you like a jacket?
I got mine in the truck, oh yeah.
Well, I didn't think mine was going to fit
No,
yet,
I
but I was offering to go get it for you. Yeah, no doubt, Jim. Between Gord and you, I swear you guys have bought the majority of the tickets. I might have to buy one, just so that, you know. So that somebody else has a chance. Chris is a very fast player. Let's see if I can change the score properly. Yay. Getting to learn this keyboard. I should take a picture of Ryan's setup here. It's pretty amazing. His keyboard lights up. It's got backlighting underneath the keys, and it goes from blue to green to yellow to orange to red. Like looks like something out of Star Trek. All right, now that I've eaten all my fries, I can focus on this match. So Rob Cardinal is playing Edwin Montel, and the score is 3-3. Ben Francis is playing Norm Doucette. Norm Doucette is actually playing quite well. I played him in the first round. He defeated me 7-4. He went on to beat Carlos Barbosa 7-6. And now he's playing Ben Francis. And I think they just started, so the score is 0-0. They're an A-side match, so their race will be to 7. Oh, yeah. I love the Predator icon. What color is it? Would love to come down to the Windy City. I think Ryan thinks we're in Winnipeg already because he's so cold. He just put his jacket on.
Usually the last one that gets cold. I don't know why I'm freezing.
Yeah.
Although they're all cold at the front too.
Yeah, well, you've been sitting here longer. I've been moving around, so. So the exit door is straight across from us. So anytime anybody leaves from there, the draft goes straight across the room and right at us. Nice. So he's trying to break out the 3 here. Come on. Ooh, almost. If he was like 2 inches up that rail, he would end up behind the 3 ball, which is what I think he was going for. The worst thing about waiting till the very end to break out your last object ball is you end up chasing it. So, and it's unfortunate that he's tied up to that 9 ball because I don't even think he can go off the rail, off the 11 and in. So he's going to have to play a safety game here. It's true. I can see the two of you getting confused, especially when, you know, Jim and Gord. Easy to do.
Which is what?
Oh, nice try, Johnny. It was a good effort. wanted to be so close to the 13. But like I said, he shoots fast. Sometimes I wonder how much he's thinking about his next shot. So I think he's going the 15 ball. Nicely done. That 12 ball does go. Ooh, except he left himself, froze into the 9 ball again. I'm not sure. I think he's going to have to mass save this a little bit. Oh, he's going to play safe, one of the two. Yeah, play safe. Nice lead. So he is going to try to jump the rail. Well, that's what he's looking at. If he has his cue at like a 30-degree angle, when he hits that rail, that cue ball will jump. Potentially jump over the 12 ball, but that 12 ball is really close, so he'll have to hit this good.
If he goes this way, he's going to have to play this with some right hand spin to...
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But just to get it over
Just,
that
well,
12 ball.
Well, no, I'd go up this way, off this
Yeah.
rail now, but you got to play that right to straighten it out.
Yeah. Yeah, Ryan was saying if he hit...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he's got more than
Yeah.
I think. I thought he was frozen with that.
No, there's a tiny bit of space, but he doesn't have a lot of that
That's the main
top
thing
rail.
with this program.
Oh, it looks like we might be able to move a little. Yeah, he's going to try to jump this. Oh, nice.
We got that at 84.
Well, he was successful in jumping it, but unfortunately he still didn't hit the 3. Nice try. So this will put Chris Gray up 3-1.
It's the IRS.
What? You're lying.
Hello there. Good afternoon. Well, Grant's finished work and he showed up, so he's going to be joining us. Kicking Ryan off to make him take a break. So with Chris Gray on the hill, Johnny's got some work cut out for him. A little bit of pressure, and he ends up having a wide open break, but unfortunately the cue ball goes down.
Well, that's all right. Nothing wrong with that.
I don't know what they want for my social insurance.
I break hitting the second ball.
So it's probably the same as like Jason.
An 8 ball, that is.
Which is fine.
Oh, that would be tons of fun. I would have a good time. Thanks.
Jump off here for a second.
All right. Well, those two yahoos are going to sit down and chat for a bit. So it's me all by myself. So Johnny's high ball. Got control of the table. Should be okay. This game should keep him in the match for sure. Actually, I just found a knack hitting second ball. I hit it as full as possible with top, and that gives me a pretty good spread. So that's my little 2 cents worth in breaking. I don't put any English, just top. I'm not a man, so I don't have to hit the head ball. And there you go. That just makes the score 4-2 for Chris Gray. Oops. Frig. I did it again. I messed up. Oh, there we go. 1, 2. There we go. It is so confusing that the plus and minuses don't necessarily mean adding and subtracting scores. Really? I don't think I've ever seen a tournament, an 8-ball tournament, that you had to hit the 8-ball first, but you never know. They keep changing the rules to make it tougher, to make the game more exciting. So Johnny is once again at the table. Since he is down in this match 4-2, he definitely needs to stay at the table as long as he can. You know, I was just in New York and I wanted to see Steinway so bad, but I was there for a family vacation and didn't have time to get some personal time to myself and go check it out, but I plan on going there and visiting for sure. Yeah, when I'm breaking, I'm not thinking about the 8 balls, so I just try to hit that second ball as full as possible. I have my cue ball maybe 2 ball widths off the right rail. I also use a 15.5 ounce cue, so I don't have a lot of power, so I have to depend on accuracy. Grant is just in a meeting right now, but when he gets on, I'll let you know. So he can either try to stop a bit and put this 5 ball on the top right corner, but he's got a little bit of angle, so I'm sure he doesn't want to go into that 8 ball. So he could go forward and try to put the 5 ball in the top left corner. But he definitely needs to be confident in the shot, because this is, in a sense, the money ball. So he's left himself the 5 ball in the top right. He has to go over the 8 ball just slightly. So he is elevating his cue a bit, but no problem there. So that's puts Johnny 4-3, so inching his way closer to Chris Gray. Let's see if I hit the right button. Nope. Huh. Oh, there you go. Yeah, 2 games back to back for Johnny to stay in this match. Unfortunately, got a dry break. Yes, I'd be putting that a case on the wall. I definitely wouldn't be shooting with that. Yes, this is a good match. So Rob Cardinal defeated Edwin Montel on the B side, 5-3. So the next match on that table will be Simon versus. I'm trying to see anybody walking towards the table. Oh, I have to ref a shop. I'll be right back. So Jason one spot is playing Vern Sylvester and is up 4-3 on him. And since it looks like Johnny's packing up, he must have lost that game to Chris Gray. And it looks like Mike Robinson might be up next.
Yep.
But I'll just go check the scoreboard and see who's up. The skill level of these players are master and I would say semi-pro. So the next person up on our stream match is going to be Stan Tourangeau. I would put him in the category of definitely semi-pro, if not pro. So I'm going to see if I can figure out how to change the names here. Can you tell me how to change the name? How do you change the names?
So you got this highlighted,
Yep.
right? You come up to, these are all the functions. This is
Okay.
scale up and
Yep,
down, color,
yep.
drop.
Got it?
Here's where you edit
Oh,
everything.
gotcha. There it is. Okay.
So, yeah, and then you can change colors. This is
Sweet.
takes a bunch more to learn
Yeah.
after OBS. But,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this does so much more. It's so easy, much easier.
I'm just going to see who's taking what side here. So we have
I know I had a drink. That's not yours, correct?
there we go. Figured it out. Easy peasy.
Oh yeah. This whole program,
Yeah, very nice.
really easy to do.
All right, so Grant's back. So Gord Kerr has been trying to thank you for the last 15 minutes ever since you showed up. He really appreciates your 90-minute chat that you guys had yesterday.
Yes, that was today.
Or that was today?
That was today.
Okay.
Yeah. And how is everybody?
Where do you live, Red? Do you consider Stan pro, or is he still semi-pro? He could play pro, right?
He could play pro.
He just doesn't play on the pro
He
tour.
just doesn't play on the pro
Right.
tour. He has the ability that if he wanted to, he could go get his pro card and compete.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
Welcome, Grant.
Hey, Jim.
That sounds like a small town there, Red.
Hey, Josh. How are you, bud?
Oh, thanks, Chris. I could use all the support I can get.
Don't we all?
Yes.
So where's everybody viewing from?
And while we're in between matches here, if everybody can take a moment, go to the bottom left-hand side of your screen and share the stream. That'd be greatly appreciated. I'd like to give a shout out to the Sheraton Hotel, who is our title sponsor at this tournament. They have graciously given us a room rate of $109 for our upcoming tournaments in Red Deer.
Fabulous deal. I think they were down at original rates or normal rates on that's $179.
Yes, so that's like almost like a 40% discount. So we really need to take advantage of that and show them our support. So anybody going to the events in Red Deer, as soon as we get the special links for the tournaments, we will post them under the tournament page. So the next tournament coming up is the Crazy Indian Memorial, which is in 2 weeks. Jana Montour is hosting this tournament in memory of her late father.
Well, we'll have that up on Enoch as well.
Yeah.
We'll be heading down there on Thursday.
Yeah. So you can either watch the Q Sport live stream or go to the event page under the corner pocket, and you will see the link there for booking hotel rooms. And they have some of the most comfortable beds ever. So if you're like me and you play in a pool tournament and you only get 3 to 6 hours of sleep, you really appreciate every single minute on a comfortable bed.
Indeed.
Yes. So Stan is at the table for the viewers who don't know who the players are.
He should have no problems getting out here.
No.
I think if he shoots his 10, I think that's the 10, yeah, into the corner and just holds there, he might be able to take the 11 ball, get on the 11 ball right away.
Yeah. So Stan is originally from the Edmonton area, so we're gonna. I will be calling him my player, whereas Mike Robinson is from Calgary, so
I'll call him mine. He's my horse.
He'll be Grant's horse. Whereas I love the both of them. Actually, Mike Robinson last weekend was commentating with Stephanie, who is Grant's wife. She was helping me with the tournament down there, and she is amazing on the stream. So this is like plan B, I would say. So Mike Robinson and Stephanie are great at commentating, but we're going to do our best to entertain you guys.
Yeah, we'll give them a run for their money.
Exactly. We're going to
Why
do
not,
it.
right?
Exactly. So by
We'll try to get into the head of a stand triangle.
Yeah.
We'll see how well we do.
That's right.
Nice little shot there. You can just draw back off of this. He'll have the 8 in the corner, no problems.
No problem at all. So if I was going to guess, if this is a race to 5, I'm going to say there's going to be at least 7 arrows.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So this is 1.
And it's for your horse.
And it's
Boo.
for my horse, yes.
We'll boo Val's horse, or I'll boo Val's horse. So guys, if we can have you share our stream, we'd certainly appreciate that.
Oh, that's right. This is an A-side match. I forgot to change that part. Thanks, Matt. My bad. Here, I'm just learning how to... No, I want to learn.
Okay, click down there.
Oh, I have to click down here?
Yeah, you have to click on that, yeah.
Okay.
Then go back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I am
down here, field 1.
Oh, field 1. All right. Yay.
Fixed.
Fixed. Thanks, Matt. Oh, yeah, you've got the mouse.
I do. I got the power.
You've got the power. Well,
Although you're wearing the power shirt.
Yeah, I am wearing the power shirt. I am wearing the Ultimate Team Gear Canada shirt.
So it looks like viewers are from really all over Canada. The States seem to be equal today.
So the Triple Crown in Red Deer will be during the Easter long weekend. So I think it's March 30th to the April 3rd. Anyway, whenever Easter is, that's the weekend. And we'll also get the $109 room rate at the Sheraton Hotel for that one as well.
Great break.
So.
Sorry, I was watching your horse break while you were...
Yeah, you're allowed. I'm reading the comments. Thank you for joining from Winnipeg. Gord is also from Winnipeg, so you guys should start chatting.
And I won't hint at anything, but you might want to pay attention to his name based on our 90-minute phone conversation today.
Yeah.
Not that I'm hinting at anything, but
He's hinting.
what do you think? You know me?
Yeah, just a tiny bit.
So I believe this is still off the break. I don't know whether Stan took a shot yet or not, but it looks like he's going to take the low ball. If I was a betting man, take the 1 ball, roll up. It'll give him the choice of either 4 or 5, and depending on the angle he gets there,
break
he'll
out
use
that
that
2
to
ball.
break the 2, or even take the 2 if it passes down to the corner. I think he wanted to roll a little higher on that.
But he can put some left on here to
Oh yeah, yeah.
just
The breakout is still there. I think he just wanted to be a little bit
Yeah.
lower on that 4 ball.
Yes, I look forward to seeing you there, Adam.
And guys, if you're new to Q Sports Live and just new to viewing our streams and you want to continue getting notifications whenever we go live, if you go onto our Facebook page, like the page, and click that follow button, every time that we go live, you'll get the notifications and you'll be able to watch. As you've noticed, we don't charge for viewers to watch our stream. That's something Ryan and I don't believe in, is to charge viewers to watch. So.
And yes, the $10 side tournament is a $200 single entry winter break tournament. And so far, Stan and Joe have won their matches, and right now Nick Kruger is playing Jerry Young, and Chase is playing Carlos Barbosa.
So this will be a little tricky control shot here. He'll take that 7 ball down into the corner where the 8 ball is, and just draw enough to come up above the side pocket off that side rail and sit nice on that 3 ball. So really nice control shot you'll see from Stan here. Beautiful. And he can either stun this kind of in the pocket or roll up, whichever his personal preference is. I think he'll stun it in.
I think he'll stun it in.
Yeah.
A little bit of both.
Yeah, stun follow. That works.
Yeah. So that's 2.
2 for Stan, right?
2 for Stan. Oh.
So I'm not sure what happened in the first rack. Obviously,
he
that was
broke
going to be he broke dry. Okay, that's what I figured that might have happened. You break dry against a guy like Stan, especially the way that Mike breaks.
Yeah.
You can go sit in your
Oh,
chair and
yeah.
wait for your turn at the next rack.
Exactly.
If you get one, because then it'd be Stan's break.
You're pretty much waiting to break again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Revelstoke is today.
All right, Mike gets a ball. Our horse is alive, guys. So I think the shot Mike's going to take here is the 6 ball, come back to break out the 5 ball. He can sit for the 1 ball that's sitting up top on the top rail.
Yeah. And he's got the 4 balls.
And he's got 4 ball for cover. Yep.
Yeah.
I guess more for option instead of cover.
So another A-side match is Kyle Rushmore playing Stephen Holm. It's 1-1. We'll keep you updated on that one.
That'll be a good match there too.
That's a
Joe
great
Spence and
match.
Russ McKay.
Yeah, that's right.
That'll be a really good match.
And even Rob Phillips.
Yeah,
playing,
Rob
Larry.
Phillips. Eric and in the corner.
Sean McKay.
Yeah, that's
and
a good
also,
match.
And also Ben Francis is playing Norm.
Yeah,
Ben
Norm
is up
Doucette.
for 5-0. So.
Is that still A-side match?
Yep, that's an A-side match.
Wow, Ben's been hitting good.
Yeah, he's hitting really well.
Mike's from Calgary, Chris. He's my horse. Val took Stan in this match, and I'll take Mike. Mike's from Calgary and Stan's from Edmonton. So Val's from Edmonton and I'm from Calgary. So it just worked out.
Yeah, it just worked out great.
Oh, he's surprising us both, and he's going to do high ball.
Wow. Wow.
a little bit of aggression, I think. If I was at that table, I think I'm going to do low ball.
I would have taken low
Right.
ball myself too.
Taking that 6 ball gives you natural breakout.
Ozzy is on the B side, if
Yep.
I'm not mistaken,
Yep.
but he's still in it. Still in it. He's actually sit beside me, so I can just ask him.
That was rather convenient.
Yeah. Someone asked how Ozzy's doing, and I said I would just lean over and ask him. He says he's doing fine. He's a real talker.
Yeah.
That's what we figured.
I think Stan will try and hold for this 9 ball. Oh, I didn't see the 11 sitting up there.
Yeah.
He was blocking that in my shot, in my view. Now the 9 ball. And a little bit of draw on the 9 for the 14.
That'd be great if Gord and Ricky ended up playing pool together. That'd be awesome. Gord is a great guy, so I can vouch for Gord.
And Stein will just roll this in, give himself almost straight in on that 15 ball just to draw, and probably 6 inches worth of draw, and put the 8 in the opposite side.
So Chase is up 7-0 on Carlos in the 10-ball match. Single elimination.
What?
Winner break.
Who's
Chase. Chase
Chase.
is playing Carlos Barbosa, and he's been running a few racks over there.
Apparently.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I must admit, I was watching him play last night at the wee hours in the morning, and can't say he was doing the same. So sometimes sleep helps your game.
Yes. Sometimes sleep helps, even
Yeah.
commentary.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I have way more to say when I've had a few hours of sleep. But Chase just broke dry, so I think this is going to be my first time seeing Carlos at the table.
What's
I mean,
our camera look like over there? Can we see both?
Crappy.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I know. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Got to get that other pack for that other camera.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what we're saving up for, folks. So anybody interested in buying a raffle ticket or a 50-50, we really appreciate it, because that helps us get the equipment that we need to show the 4K streaming like you do on this table. We have a second table set up, but unfortunately it's with a webcam and without this certain gadget. I'm going to call it a gadget because I don't know what it really does or anything, but the guys are telling me
It
that
runs the camera.
Oh, we need a gadget to run the camera.
Is that a technical term?
That's a
Gadget?
technical
I
term.
love it.
Yeah, that's right.
So on Stan's break there, he got a little bit lucky. He kind of lost control of the cue ball. Almost got kicked in the side, but another ball came, kicked it out, and now he's sitting just perfect for a high ball run out. 8 ball needs to maybe be developed. I can't tell if it goes and passes that 1 ball into the corner, but if it does, I mean, this will be another run out.
Well, after the tournament last weekend, where Stan was out actually 2 straight, if I'm not mistaken, he came straight to Calgary and has been practicing here. So I know he's on a mission to win this one.
I bet.
Yeah.
He's playing like it.
Oh yeah.
So I think we'll have 14 ball, then the 12, then the 11, then the 10 and the 8. Yeah, he's sitting absolutely perfect. So he wants to follow this 11. I can't tell whether he's got enough angle or not, but he wants to follow that 11
yes.
and come down on the bottom side of that 10 ball. Perfect.
Just like that.
Yep. He'll go above that 3 ball, put the 8 in the opposite corner,
Geez, shooting pool is so much easier when you're sitting here watching Stan.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I never miss a shot this way.
I haven't missed a shot either.
No. I'm 100% from my chair.
Oops.
Yep.
Wrong person.
Yep.
It's actually 4-0 for Stan. You know, Gord, I always thought that it would be an amazing idea for a tournament to have everybody play in wheelchairs, just to see how difficult it is.
I've tried it
you know?
once, and it is really difficult.
Yeah, I tried it once too.
And I think Gord will agree with me. It's not so much in the execution of the shot; it's the ability more to see the table and
That's
see
right.
the run out.
Yeah,
right?
because you
just
don't have
get
that
the
bird's eye
perspective.
view.
Yeah, you don't have the perspective.
Yeah. And
That's something that we talked about in our 90-minute
Oh, no way.
90-minute
That's
conversation this morning.
I remember the year that we were in Vegas for VNEA. I don't remember seeing Stan miss a single ball. I don't think he's missed a ball here yet either, but I agree. Stan, when he is on fire, he is amazing to watch. But don't count Mike Robinson out.
Oh, definitely don't count Mikey out.
Yeah.
Mike can catch a gear and do exactly the same thing as what Stan's doing.
Yeah, like in Mike's last match, he was playing Nick Kruger, and Mike had got down to his last object ball and missed it. So he was playing like safety battles against Nick, and it went on for a very long time, like at least 15 minutes, if not longer.
Oh, wow.
And he kicked a ball, his last ball, which I think it was the 12 ball, kicked it in and made it, and it was like unbelievable.
Yeah.
So we ended up winning that match.
Yeah.
So
if Mike is shooting confident,
yeah.
he can give anybody a run for their money, right?
Yeah,
and
even Stan.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and Carlos and I kind of alluded to that on last night's stream, that there's 12 guys at the start of this tournament that any one of them can win this tournament.
I agree.
Right? There's so much talent in the room.
A bunch of people want to join. That's good.
Like it. So again, guys, if you are just tuning in, if you can help us out, share the stream. Just click the share button down on the bottom left. We'd certainly appreciate it. And if you are new to Q Sports Live and want to follow along with us on our feeds, all of our feeds are always free. If you go onto our Facebook page, click the like button and the follow button. Every time that we go live, you'll get notified on Facebook as to when we're live. We also simultaneously stream to YouTube as well, so that is another option. And he did not want that rub on the 11 ball.
No.
So on YouTube, just go on, subscribe, and then beside the subscribe button is a little bell. Just click that bell, and that will allow you to get all those notifications when we go live on YouTube as well.
So, Jim, I actually know Cam Kennedy, and make sure when you see him, you tell him Val says hi. I had played SML one year and played in the singles tournament, and it was they put me in the A division, and there was like 128 people in the singles tournament, and I used Cam's cue, and I had Eva Lawrence watching me in the finals, and I actually won that thing.
Nice.
So yeah, make
Well,
sure you
and
tell Cam.
Cam
Still
Kennedy
love his cue.
Cam Kennedy in and of himself, just an amazing guy.
Oh yeah. Tell him I still want that cue. I told him if he ever is going to sell it, he has to sell it to me. It's black and white. Anybody knows me knows I love black and white. So.
Yeah, certainly in some of the dynamics of executing a shot, the wheelchair inhibits, absolutely. But if it's an open table, I mean, it's not going to inhibit your stroke or ability to make a ball. The objects may do that, but
I found that I shot more sideways.
Yeah, you're definitely sidearm.
Yeah. Which is a good thing because I throw sidearm and ball, so I had a little bit of an advantage there.
Yeah. But certainly being down low, I mean, you get a lot of players that don't quite understand that perspective is everything in a game. And sometimes, like Gordon and I were talking about this morning, sometimes you get people coming up that'll say, oh, you got the advantage because they're so low. And as true as that is maybe in a shot stance, it's the ability to stand up from that and gain perspective as to the rest of the run out and how to execute.
Exactly. That's right. So he's calling the 10 ball on the side. Well, health always plays a factor there, Gord, so...
And you know, all in all, it's not a bad leave, right? Being kind of... Stan has 7 balls on the table. It's actually not a bad spot to end up, right? I think he kind of slugged into that a little bit instead of stroking it.
Yeah.
But all in all, not a bad spot.
Yeah. Pretty sure Stan's going for that 5 ball or the 1 ball, depending on
I think
what
he's going to try the 1
comfortable
ball.
with. Yeah. Oh.
No,
I think he's going
he's
for
your
it.
horse. He's listening to you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's looking at that 2 ball now. No, he's just trying to decide where he's going to go next. So, oh,
He finked us both.
wow, he outthunk us. Very nice. Why not? Yeah.
Yeah, smart play.
Oh yeah.
Right? Why take a risky long shot
Yeah.
or a shot that you're not 100% comfortable on? You got 7 balls on the table. You got all kinds of options as far as safety.
Well, this is a money game in the sense that we are playing in a tournament. It was a $80 entry fee. This tournament is the Dave Senior Memorial. The owner of the Hidden Spot, one of the owners, is Dave Martin, and his dad was also named Dave. And he passed away 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. And that's why we hold this tournament, is in memory of him.
And obviously, this is the 2nd annual.
This is the 2nd annual. So it's held every November, usually pretty close to right after Remembrance Day.
It's a great hit. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. I think I'll go out on a limb and say Stan will run this one out too. The only real trouble is the 5 and 6, and it's really not trouble.
Yeah, not for Stan, that's for sure.
So I can't tell if that's straight on. If he has angle,
Oh
he
yes,
may...
I remember that, Gord. That was a scary time. Gord was just mentioning one time during Western Canadians was held in Edmonton. He actually had
an angina attack.
Yeah, that was scary. That's for sure.
Are they still running that tournament in Edmonton?
No, it's going to be in Red Deer this year in
okay.
February.
Okay.
That's the one.
That's
I was,
the
mentioning.
WCVNEA.
Yeah.
Right. I think I only went to that a couple of times.
Yeah. Yeah, we're put a request in to try to get Q Sport Live to stream the Western Canadian VNEA tournament in February in Red Deer. So, fingers and toes crossed. Anybody that plays VNEA, if you want to see us there, tell your charter holder that you would like to see Q Sport Live supporting the event.
And it is effective. When we were out in Nanaimo, we had a lot of people asking if we were going out to the Nanaimo event, the Niagara event.
Yeah.
And sorry, just had to see whether the scratch it.
Yeah.
And that was in the works at that point. And due to everybody calling in and complimenting on the stream, Ted informed us as of yesterday that we are indeed going out to Niagara.
Oh, thank you, David. Appreciate the pat on the back. I'll give one to Grant right now, too.
Thanks, Val. My back right shoulder will never be the same.
I'll never wash it.
And again, a little bit of a touchy shot here. I think he's going to take the 3 and draw into that and try and slide over for the 2 in the same corner.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Went a little
Maybe
farther
went a
than he
little
wanted.
bit far, but again, not going to be an issue. He'll just, again, control into that with a little bit of bottom, maybe tops.
Yeah, just to make sure you stay away from that 10 ball.
Yeah, and the side pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Very nice. It's crazy going from the valleys to the diamonds. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
about both side pockets. Because you hit it just with an ounce harder, and that 10 ball comes into play. Here, let me see.
I don't, we are not in a state, actually. We are in Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Oh. This one? There we go.
But we appreciate you tuning in, Frank. Obviously, a viewer from the States.
Or from out of North America, and that's why it wasn't
That
sure,
is very
so.
true.
Where are
That
you
is
from,
very
Frank?
true.
So I just looked behind me, and Chase is now on the hill against Carlos Barbosa in our 10-ball single elimination tournament. It's 8-1, and between Jerry and Nick. One of them's on 7, but I'm not sure who. Nick is sitting behind us, but I don't want to disturb him.
Clean up on aisle 3.
Yep, clean up and all 3.
Hey, Joey, thanks for tuning in.
Michigan, Detroit. My sister lives in Windsor, Ontario. So I have been to Michigan. I've been to Detroit several times to go watch the Red Wings. Is that right? Detroit Red Wings?
It is
for
correct,
hockey?
Val. You do realize you're in Calgary, hockey town.
I know, and I'm
Do you
supposed to
know
know
that?
this stuff.
Yes.
I know I think the baseball team is Lions. No, football. Football was Lions.
That's BC.
In Detroit?
That's BC Lions.
I thought I saw Lions in front of their Tigers.
That would be Hamilton. Hamilton Tiger Cats.
Okay, so what is Detroit for
I'm
football?
not sure. That would be in the NFL.
Yeah.
I don't follow.
Maybe Frank
I'm not a
can tell us.
follower of football.
Frank, what is the Detroit football team name? I'm just curious because I was there and I just remember I thought there was big lions in front of the stadium. That's why I thought they were called Lions, but I don't know. Oh, see, Detroit Lions. See?
You are correct. I sit corrected.
Aha. Yay.
This
Go
is why I
Val.
don't follow
Go
football.
Val.
And thanks for that, David. But I think Val's voice has more appeal than mine. Although I was told while I was in Forebears that I had a golf voice.
Oh, yes. You've got a golf voice.
I'm not sure what that means. Is
It just
that
means
compliment?
If you listen to the golf commentators, they sound a lot like you.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, it's a great
Because
thing.
we're not streaming and commentating on golf.
No, no.
This is pool.
Yeah, but they seem to have a deeper voice.
Well,
in
that I do
golf for
have,
some
and I
reason.
have to talk somewhat quiet and low because I have one of those voices that is loud and just carries.
Steve, your comment is very funny. I'm not going to comment on it, but
Spell check. Spell check.
but I'm really glad I got the Lions part right. But oh no,
That's a great safety.
oh, I didn't think he was going to.
That's a really nice
that,
safety.
That was really good. Carlos hasn't given up. He's got 2 now.
Oh, you can't count Carlos out. Geez, that's a tongue twister.
I know.
Say that fast 3 times.
No thanks. I'll mess it up for sure. And I'm on a streak on the stream. People like me.
Do I have any fans out there?
Oh yeah, Gord likes you.
Okay. Well, I'll start with one and build on it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm pretty sure Stan can see the 7 ball, but he's still really trying to figure out what the best safety is here.
He can see it. I think he's trying to play back right to where he is.
Yeah.
Tough shot. Oh wow.
I think he was
incredibly inventive, but I think
Yeah.
Mike's got that 11-14 combination.
Yeah. So maybe he was trying to get right close up to that 1 ball.
Sorry?
I think he was trying to get behind the 1 ball.
Behind the 7.
Oh, tie
That's why
up
he
behind the 7.
put that right hand juice on it to try and carry it up, hide behind that 7 ball.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if he was trying to go up to the 1.
You're welcome, Chris.
Oh yes. Now that I can see the instant replay we get. Oh wow. That's crazy. Good for Brian. Yes, I put a request in for you, Chris.
You know what? I was actually reading something about Brian Parks on, I think it was on Let's Talk About Pool.
Oh, no way.
Where people were saying that he needs to move up to a pro level and so on and so forth. So quite obviously a really good player.
So the score in Nick's match is 7-3. So it's a race to 9. Nick's at 7. Jerry Young is at 3.
I'm quite happy with that, Gord. And at one point we certainly will meet. It is a little bit of drama for sure. I try not to get involved in that.
Aw, Gord. That is so sweet.
Wow, that was a really, really good
Gord
shot.
and I have been repping for a long time, so.
Sorry?
I said me and Gord have known each other for a long time through repping.
For some reason I heard Grant, not Gord.
Aw.
But I have known you for a while.
That's right.
Although probably better now over the last month-ish.
Yeah, I swear I was on his speed dial for the last couple days. I think he talked to me more than he did his wife.
I did. I did.
Yeah. But we were working hard
but
to
you
get
know what?
the sponsorship from the Sheraton Hotel.
Yes,
that's what we were
that's
working
why
on,
we were
so.
working on. But alternatively as well, I think my wife talked to you more than she talked to me as well.
Oh, that's true too. Yeah. Everybody just wants to talk to Val.
Yeah, I agree, Frank. I'm also of the opinion if you have nothing nice to say about somebody, just don't say it. Right? I don't know Brian Parks. So I really have no opinion. I have nothing bad to say about him.
Amazing player.
Yeah, obviously an amazing player.
And so this that 8 ball puts Stan on the hill first because this is a A-side match, race to 7, and it's now 6-0.
6 or 5?
It's a race to 7.
Yeah, no, it's Stan at 6 or 5.
6.
6?
Yeah, I already did it.
Oh,
Look.
I was looking here.
Oh, that's because
see the delay.
You're watching the
What
delay.
am I, new?
Yeah. Is this your first time streaming? Oh yes, I could have smacked his hand, but he owns the equipment. I don't. Oh, a dry break for Mike. And this table is pretty nice. wide open, no treble balls. He could easily take this 15 to sink, or use the 7 ball to sink the 15.
That's what they were saying on the screen, right?
Yeah. This does not look good for Mike.
Oh, wicked. Thanks, Frank.
Yes, really appreciate it.
We try to bring you our best. Sometimes we're a little sleep deprived. Things might get a little silly sometimes. But it's all in the good fun.
Yeah. But when you have someone like Stan at the table, his game speaks for himself for the most part.
It certainly makes commentating easy.
Yeah, sure does. So he's not taking the 10 ball because he wants to use that to get shape on the 14. So he's probably go forward a bit, take the 11 in the side, go up to get better shape on the 10 so that he can put the 14 in the same side pocket.
He may shape the 14 right now.
Yeah, he could too. But he is my horse.
He is your horse, but I think he shaped the 14.
Oh, yes. You're right, he did too. Very
See,
pretty.
we great minds, we think alike.
Yes, we do. And fools seldom differ.
I agree, Gord.
That's right. That's right.
If I had a beer some of those days that we were streaming in Nanaimo, I would have been dead asleep.
Oh, yes.
Now, if I'd have had 6 beers, that might be a different story.
Well, I can't drink beer, but I'm all for having a vodka or two.
Yeah, absolutely. But then I'd break my own rules and not having inebriation on our mic.
That's right.
Right?
Yes. We know
Although
what that can do.
Yes,
so.
we sure do.
Yeah. So we're both drinking iced tea.
Yes.
But we can pretend it's a Long Island iced tea.
Done.
So there you go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So I think I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, even with that shot, your horse wins. It's a good thing we weren't betting.
Oh, damn it.
But you know what? I think here's the shot, is if you pot this 9 ball into the corner, and you go back and forth twice. Go on the, let's see, where's my angle? Go on the top side of that 10 ball for 10 in the side.
So he's going to go.
Wow. It's almost like I knew.
Almost like you knew.
So this is the match. I think he's just going to kind of punch draw this a little bit and have the 8 into the bottom left corner. And that is the match. So Stan is the winner.
Yeah. Oops. There you go. 7-0. So we're gonna Stephanie behind us. So we're gonna find out who's up next.
So we'll find out what match we have coming up next. What's our run time at?
3 hours
3
and 10
hours.
minutes. So we should probably
Yep.
reset.
Yep. So guys, we're gonna shut down. We'll reset the stream, and we'll be back with another match. Val and I will continue on the mic.
So just give us like 5 minutes.
Yeah. We'll be back in 5 minutes, give or take, with another match. We appreciate you tuning in, and hope to see you back.